Hello there! Welcome to our channel Project Manager 101. In this video, we'll be discussing about an important tool used in various project management plannings, which is the RACI chart. Now, what is a RACI chart and why do we need it will be explained in a short while. We will imagine a scenario where we have a mom and her 3 kids in a sunny day. Long story short, a mom has some task and she told her kids to do so. So we do have some clothes that needs washing, we do have plates that need cleaning, and we do have clothes that needs hanging. So the mom just told her kids, please do them, and she left off. Her 3 kids, Joe being the eldest, Joey being the youngest girl, and Dave. So Joe being the eldest, he has assigned his younger siblings the task. They have 3 tasks here. 1 is to wash the clothes, 2 is to do the dishes, and 3 is to hang the clothes out. Here, after a short while when the tasks are all done by the kids, they left. And here we can see that the birds did a mess on the dishes. As time has passed, the mom came to see the results of her chores. The mom was not happy at all seeing that the dishes were dirty outside. She went mad and called her kids immediately. Here we can see Joe trying to calm down his mom, saying that Joey didn't know that she needed to inform you after the task, and that the washing machine was off because Dave didn't on it in the first place, and he didn't know as he didn't check on Dave's task. The mom couldn't take the excuses and was not pleasant at the task results, and she concluded that this was a waste of time and energy. Now, let's go back to our scenario and see what went wrong and why did it happen. We won't take long to know that in this scenario, the mom did not distribute roles amongst her kids. She did not assign specific tasks to a specific person to do so. That has been said, it has led to confusion in executing the task. The second issue here is that we haven't noticed any form of communication between the members during the execution of the task. Although there were minimal interactions between Joe and Dave, but that wasn't enough for Dave to complete his job successfully. The final issue here, obviously, was the absence of leadership during the execution of the task, which we all saw the results. The mom was unsatisfied about the task. So where do we go after this issue? How are we solving it? This is why we have the RACI chart. Now, RACI literally stands for responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. Responsible is the person who performs the task or carries out the action. Accountable means a person who is ultimately accountable and has the yes or no regarding the results of the task. Consulted is the person that needs to feedback and contribute to the activity. That means a person who needs to know about the activity during the execution of it. Informed is the person who needs to know the decision of the action in order to execute a task and to be informed about the results of the task once it has ended. Now let's picture a perfect scenario where the results of this task will be pleasant to the mom and to all her kids. Maybe. Now the mom being the person who's accountable for the results of the task, she is the one who's accountable for all the task. That means that she has the yes or no to perform this task or to accept the results or not. Now let's place the R's. Here we can see that we will assign clothes washing to Dave and clothes hanging to Joe and dishes washing to Joey. So we can know that who is responsible for which task. Now C stands for consulted. Consulted, which means this person has to be consulted or could be consulted in order for the responsible person to perform his task. So for clothes washing task, we can see that Dave is the person who's responsible for this. Who to consult better other than his mom, which is the accountable person for this task, or Joe, who is the elder sibling. As we can remember about the dishes and what happened to them, We think that it would be better if Joey, who is responsible for washing the dishes, would inform Joe or the mom once the job is done, so one of them could take in the dishes so it won't be dirty. So here our resulted RACI chart delivers who needs to perform the task and who is accountable for it, and which person should be consulted and which person should be informed after the task is done. As we can see in the task, in each row we have one R, which means there is at least one person responsible for this task. An absence of R means that there's no one responsible for it and the task won't be done by anyone. On the other hand, too many R's means that there may be conflicts between members doing the task. Now where to put C's and where to put I's, it depends on our cases. Do we need many consulted people for one task? Is the task that complicated? Do we need more communication for this task or less communication for other tasks? That is where we will analyze where to put our C's and I's.